What's up, my peoples? It's AMG here, and I'm just coming back with a review after, reading chapter 931 of One Piece, titled Osoba Mask. So this is going to be a little review. I'm going to start doing these from time to time, so let's get it. Now, it starts off with Sanji talking about the raid suit, and everybody was talking about how they didn't know, they wondered if he wore it before and knew exactly what it did, or he seen it when he was younger. And it comes to find out he never even wore this thing before. He didn't even test it out, so he didn't even know exactly what it did. So I'm guessing they probably made this technology after Sanji left, or it had to be before then, because we see later in the chapter that there was actually a person that was named Black Stealth in the German comics, according to law. So Sanji's power is something that was somebody already had beforehand. So I wonder if we're going to be that person later down the line. So that's going to be interesting right there. The fact that Sanji is stealth, and we didn't think about this because they really in Whole Cake Island, they really put this to the forefront with Sanji being in disguise all the time, having the mask over his face when he was dressed up in this chef wear, then having the kind of it was kind of like I want to say like a hood, or I don't know how to explain it, that he was wearing on his face, kind of like a hijab, but not really. That he was wearing when he was in Whole Cake Island. That when he was trying, when he was on, Cacao Island trying to save Luffy. So interesting. So we already know he was stealth guy. He's been the stealth guy for a long time, and we just didn't notice that would be his power, because we weren't thinking, hey, this can be a power, because we know Rage is poison, Niji is electric. We know Ichiji is fire or explosions or whatever you want to call it. And then we know Yonji is that vice grip, winch you want to call. So we didn't think that stealth could be a power, but everybody else's power is not exactly like an element or anything like that. So obviously, Sanji can have this power. But it makes me wonder, does everybody else have this kind of stealth capabilities? Because he says transparency seemed like it was a base technique, but maybe it's not. So maybe later on we'll find more about that. I really want to know about this other Black Stealth dude who was part of Jump beforehand. So were these suits made way beforehand? And there's just been brothers and cousins and uncles and stuff that just been wearing German suits? This is really interesting. I need to get back. We need some more, information on the back lore of the German 66 and all this stuff going down. We also see that they said they're trying to run. Law said they should run to. No, Frankie said they should run to Ibisu Town. So it's like, how do they even know about that? Like, did somebody scout it out? Did Zoro contact them and tell him he was there or something like that? That's very interesting. And it makes me wonder, if some people are chasing Sanji, or they just start to chase them, are they going to lead the other heavies to Ibisu Town? And will Zoro get into the fight with them, as well as Law, Frankie, and Usopp get in the fight with Sanji? And they all fight together to fight the rest of the heavies? Makes you wonder. Just food for thought right there. There's just so much stuff happening in this chapter. Like, everybody's talking about how, Momo and everybody's talking about how nobody has ever escaped the prison, and it would be new for him to escape the prison. I'm like, it's Luffy. Luffy escaped impaled down. Like, this ain't nothing. Nah. Luffy got this. Like, whatever. Don't even worry about it. Luffy got it. That's what Chopper was like. He was probably thinking, Luffy escaped impaled down. Like, he escaped 2 prisons. Like, this ain't gonna hold him. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back, basically, in the background. Like, literally, Luffy got it. And then we move to the end of the chapter, and we see that Big Mom is washed up and is beaten and bruised, which is weird because I thought she was the iron balloon. So how did she get knocked out, bruised and everything? You think she would have just bounced off or something, but I guess she doesn't have that kind of durability to just be falling off mountains and clouds, just like Kaido did off of one of the Cloud Islands. So it makes me wonder: is Kaido stronger than Big Mom now? Is this confirmed, or is his durability just stronger? It makes you think. That's this. This chapter was really good. It's gonna be very decisive because just with Sanji wearing the raid suit, but he explained everything. He explained why he was doing it, because for his pride, because he wanted to save these people, and it was initially his fault, that the reason why they came in the first place. And him wearing the suit, that he didn't know what the suit did, so this was just lucky chance. He was just diving in head first, and it came out something that he's accustomed to. So that's cool too. And it makes me wonder. This is another thing. Just before I go. The fact that all these people had these powers, except Rayleigh, we're going to exclude her because I'm guessing that they just made her suit out the blue. But the reason why the Germa have all these powers, it makes me wonder. So, did every one of the Germa who wore these suits before, did somebody in their family, their fathers or whoever, modify all their bodies so they could have that specific power in the first place? It makes me wonder. Maybe we'll get some backstory on this later on. Maybe we're not. Anyway, and then I'm loving the fact that Sanji's getting a lot of character development. They push him to the forefront. He already had Whole Cake Island, but he really didn't have a lot of character development. The plot was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just all over the place, and it really wasn't his arc. So, I'm loving that his character development is coming through. We found out that Page One is actually a man because it's his body. You cannot tell me he's not a man. If you want to get in the comments and fight me. No, I'm gonna just be like, fatality. It's gonna be over for you. I'm telling you right now. Anyway, that's the end of my review. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. I'm AMG, and remember, anime, manga, and gaming is all that. And I'm out.